Hey guys, Mark with Think Insurance. We're going to talk today about the Michigan PIP reform, some options you have, some changes that you need to make, and some recommendations of what I'm personally doing. Stay tuned. At the end of this video, I am going to go through and recommend a couple companies that are starting to really shine out of this system as far as their prices. Starting with what you really need to know. If you are finding that the rates are more expensive, you don't have to change right away. The law takes effect July 2nd. But if you have a policy that renews in June 1st of next year, or July 1st of next year, or October, November, whatever month it renews, you don't have to change your policy right now. You can keep your current policy, pay your same premium, you'll have the unlimited PIP, you'll have everything that you carry today. If you're eager and you want to change it today, because some people there are a better rate, but you can call and get that endorsed in most cases. Some policies, if they're out 6, 8, 10 months, they're going to make you renew or rewrite the policy. So you're going to have to essentially start from ground zero. In most cases, that does not mean that you're going to lose any of your discounts. You're still going to have the same longevity. They usually aren't going to remove anything. Your history will stay there, but they're going to create a whole new policy for you, new policy number, new billing account, and it'll start the date that you started, so after July 2nd. The benefit of doing that is if you're going to get a better deal, then you can take advantage of it today. Plus you have those extra pieces, like the limited tort is going up to $3,000 instead of $1,000. So if you need to sue anyone for any reason for the minor stuff, you can go after $3,000 back. The downfall to it is that now you're having to claim everybody in your house. So if you have 5 people, like I have in my house, it's not very expensive in my situation. It's like $50 a year more to claim that I have 5 people. But it's now rating the liability risk of all those 5 people. So in my case, my rate actually went up. Not only because of that, but that's one of the things that you have to look at. The other parts that you're gonna have to think of is, am I a homeowner? Because that discount's gone. July 2nd, that's going away. Am I married? I'm losing that discount as well. So there's a couple extra, there's like 8 different discounts. I'll list them in the description below that you are gonna notice are gonna be removed. The reason they did that was for the people that couldn't afford the insurance. Mainly near the Detroit area, they had more single people, less homeowners, so they were getting rated against that. They also had lots of lapses in insurance, so they're waiving that fee or that forgiveness they're giving out. That's for the next 18 months until January 2022. And what they're gonna do is that's gonna lower the rates for them. The problem is the homeowner, the married couple, the educated, all of that stuff, those discounts that you're getting now are going to fall off with some of those better companies. So essentially, you're kind of paying for the lower level of insurance, which isn't exactly true. It's hard to say because it feels that way. It feels that way for me because if I literally take the exact same policy I have, the unlimited medical, and I copy it over into the new law and the new changes, I'm supposed to lose the MCCA fee. Right? That's supposed to go from $220 down to $100 per car. So that's $200 that should fall off my policy. Well, because now I'm claiming 5 people, that goes up 50. So there's only $150 savings. And then when I take off my home ownership discount and it pulls off my married discount, at the end of the day, I'm actually paying about $100 more to keep the same level of coverage that I had before. That doesn't seem fair to me. Now, keep in mind, I have not shopped my policy. My first thing that I recommend is to save yourself a headache. If you like the company you're with, good chances are they have really good rates that you've been with. I would say try shopping them first. And then if you don't like that idea, then shop around. For those of you who are gonna shop around, I'm gonna put a link in the description below. There's a company that I work with that is very knowledgeable with the PIP reform. They know just about every situation and scenario, and I've actually got direct contact with them. So if they have questions, I'm gonna help them answer it or at least find them. They work really well with the government websites to verify everything they're saying, so they know what they're talking about. But on top of it, they also work with 17 different companies. So you can check it with AAA and Progressive and Citizens and all those guys. That's one of the cool things about working with the independent agents is because they have the opportunity, they're contracted with multiple companies. And you're not gonna pay any more because the company is either gonna pocket that money or they're gonna pay the agent to take care of it. In this situation, you don't pay any different. It's kind of like buying or selling a house. You don't pay those fees, the other person does. Anyways, not the point of the video. This is really just to give you the advice. I just wanted to put that link down there in case you guys wanted that. So here's what I'm doing. I am leaving mine alone. A lot of people don't realize or understand that you don't have to do anything right now. You can leave your policy the way it is until your renewal. When your renewal hits, now you have to do something. If you're gonna keep the unlimited PIP, you don't even have to sign the paperwork. Just let it go. It's gonna default into the unlimited PIP and give you those it looks like I'm dancing here. Sorry, I couldn't help it. It's going to default into that standard coverage, the unlimited PIP, which is almost a mock of what you carry today. You just get some of those other benefits, and then if those discounts that were came off, then the price will vary depending on that. If you're gonna go a different route and opt out or choose a lower limit, then you're gonna have to sign some forms. They're pretty basic. The government actually does a really good job of showing you how to fill those forms out. They're gonna be confusing. It sounds like lawyer mumbo jumbo, but it's pretty simple once you understand it. As promised, I told you I would recommend a couple companies. So far, keep in mind, it's only been about a week since we started quoting all these different companies. So far, the two companies that are standing out, Progressive is coming in very competitive. They have always really been very competitive. I'll show you a link to a video up here that I actually go over Progressive as well. And the second company that's coming back very competitive is Safeco. So if you don't know who Safeco is, it's owned by Liberty Mutual. They're one of the top companies in the nation, but they did a rate revision. So they actually created what's called a new product. That's when they kind of revamp or readjust all of their ratings, and their rates got better. So in this case, you're finding that Safeco mixed with the PIP reform in most cases is coming back very competitive. So is Progressive. Those are the two that are standing out the most. That's not to say that Citizens for the right person is going to be amazing, or that Geico or anybody that you're with now isn't going to be amazing, but that's what I've seen so far. Once again, if you want quotes from those companies, I'll put that in the description below. Now, the thing that I wanted to really let you know is when you guys are deciding what you're going to do, just keep in mind that these people are busy. Everybody is shopping their policy right now, and it's crazy. Imagine the whole state of Michigan wants to change insurance. The warning that I'm giving you right now is don't let all these companies get in your ear and chime, hey, I'm cheaper, hey, I'm better, hey, this and that, hey, and this and that. Unless you're ready to shop and look at 2 to 3 companies, or call an independent agent and work directly through them, and they can shop 5, 10, 15 companies. What I would recommend is understand your coverages, because a lot of these companies, what they do is when they know they're not competitive, they start chopping away at your policy. So where you had a house policy that had a $5,000 water backup or $10,000, they reduce it or put a higher deductible to it. And at the end of the day, it's not going to benefit you at all. So I would say talk with your agent first, or at least look into your coverages that you have now, understand them a little bit better, make sure that when you are quoting these options, that you're not getting ripped off. If you haven't learned the new laws and the new changes that the new PIP reform has caused in Michigan, I'm going to put a video up here that you guys can watch. It's about 15 to 17 minutes long, but it goes through all of your options. It's a one-stop shop video where you can pause it. I've linked little sections in the description, so if you want to skip to a specific section, it'll be easy for you guys to understand what your options are. Once again, guys, this is Mark with Think Insurance, helping you guys understand your coverages and your options. That saves you time and money. If you got great value out of this, hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to follow for more. I will keep updated with any changes that happen, as well as different things that happen around the world. I will see you guys in the next one.